Today is an exciting day for CIS and certainly an exciting day for me as the new chair of the board. Today we introduce a new CEO for our organization. I'll start off by providing a little bit of context in terms of how we got to this point in time. Over the last year, CIS has gone through a significant transformation. It has transformed its governance structure, moving to a strategic board model, which is an important transition for for CIS. Today, we have a strategic board made up of 4 university presidents, 4 athletic directors, and the past president of CIS. This has allowed us to move forward as an organization to look towards new leadership for CIS. That process resulted in us identifying an individual that we felt is capable of leading CIS into the future in a very dynamic and exciting way. And you know that person, because many of you know who is sitting beside me, is Graham Brown. Graham is a builder. Graham was the fellow who took over at Rugby Canada in the early 2000s and transformed an organization with a budget of a little less than $3 million to today a budget of a little less than $15 million. He started with a staff of 3 individuals at Rugby Canada in 2003, and today there are over 40 individuals. Graham has led a transformation of Rugby Canada in terms of both the competition on the field, both in terms of our men's and women's programs at all levels, as well as the dynamic events that Rugby Canada has across this country. And so as we talked to Graham about his vision for CIS, we saw a man who has already done the kind of transformation with one organization and has the potential to help us move CIS forward.
The student-athlete experience is going to be paramount, just as it is with any sport and any of your national team or high-performance athletes. I always use the term coach-led, player-focused. So we will maintain that focus on our athletes and the student-athletes, but we need to make a committed effort to make sure their experience as a student-athlete is top. But we have a chance now to build sport in Canada at the university level, to partner with everybody who's involved in that. I reached out over the last 3 or 4 days to every single sport that was a member of the CIS in terms of a competition. Also, I reached out through the COC, who are instrumental at so many levels, to the CFL, to the CHL, and I can tell you how proud I am as every single sport is represented here. So for all of you from those organizations, thank you very much. I think that in itself shows that we're serious about aligning our partners across all sports with CIS and with our institutions. The CIS is certainly not broken. I think it's an amazing organization already. And, you know, because a lot of people brought up that, and I just want to be really clear right now that I think the CIS is already on an escalator in terms of just sport in Canada. And I'm really happy now that I think the partnerships and all the good wishes that I've had from universities, athletic directors, from the regional conference office staff to the staff that Drew has, you know, I'm really looking at the CIS as really an opportunity for everybody in sport in Canada to get behind and make sport at the CIS level very relevant, and more importantly, to give the athletes who are playing and committing to that the top level experience possible.